Every year, millions of flowers bloom across the world. But somewhere beyond the ordinary, there is a garden that seems to belong to another world. And today, we are stepping inside. Not simply to see a flower show, but to discover a world created entirely from flowers. Here, the roses don't seem to end. They stretch across the landscape like waves, turning an ordinary garden into a sea of color. Step inside, and the garden changes again. Orchids hang above us like living chandeliers, delicate, exotic, and almost impossibly beautiful. Then comes a garden that seems to float. Flowers drift across the water, while the sky mirrors itself beneath them. For a moment, it feels less like a garden and more like a dream. But the surprises don't stop here. Flowers rise above us. Arches surround us. And suddenly, we are no longer walking through a garden. We are walking through a world built from flowers.
Look at how the wisteria cascades over the arches. Yeah.
It's like walking through a dream, isn't it?
And then, something changes. Away from the crowds, we notice a small path hidden behind the flowers. Where does it lead? At the end of the path, there is a gate. Beyond it, the garden becomes strangely quiet. And somehow, it feels as though we were meant to find it. Beyond the gate is something completely unexpected. The wild beauty of the flower exhibition gives way to perfect symmetry. Fountains, ancient trees, endless gardens. This is no ordinary garden. And then we see it. Far beyond the trees, something white appears in the distance. We can't see what it is yet, but whatever waits at the end of this avenue, it has been here before us. Through the flowers, a silhouette begins to emerge. White stone, tall windows, columns, and a distant dome. For the first time, we realize this garden may be hiding something much bigger. And then we see it. A magnificent white royal residence, standing at the heart of the gardens. This isn't the White House you may be thinking of. This is something entirely different.
Welcome to the grandest floral exhibition, where kings and queens once walked. A masterpiece of royal garden design.
The Garden Palace. From here, the garden becomes a royal procession. Every path, every fountain, every flower seems to lead toward the palace. The grand staircase. With every step, the palace grows larger. Its white stone catches the sunlight. The gardens fall away behind us, and the grand staircase rises before us, looking back. But when we turn around, we finally understand the scale of what we have walked through. The flower exhibition stretches far beyond the horizon. The secret design. From the ground, it looked like a collection of beautiful gardens. But from above, the secret becomes clear. Every pathway, every flower bed, every garden leads toward the palace. Golden Garden. As the sun begins to set, the white palace changes color. Gold replaces white. The flowers glow. And for a brief moment, everything feels perfectly still. Palace of flowers. A single rose, a drop of water, a butterfly resting on a flower. Sometimes, the grandest places reveal their beauty in the smallest details. From flower to palace. And now, we rise above the garden. What began as a single flower becomes a garden. The garden becomes an estate, and the estate becomes an entire world. Flower Waterfall. Just when we thought we had seen everything, we discovered this. A waterfall made of flowers. Giant flower butterfly. From the ground, it looks like an ordinary garden. But look at it from above. The flowers have become a butterfly. Flower Mirror Lake. Here, the garden appears twice. Once above the water and once beneath it. Which one is the real garden? Petal Storm. And then the sky begins to bloom. Thousands of petals drift through the air, turning an ordinary moment into something unforgettable. Rainbow Garden. They didn't simply plant flowers by color, they painted the landscape. Red, orange, yellow, blue, violet. An entire rainbow made from nature. Secret Flower Tunnel. But hidden among all this beauty are places most visitors never see. A path disappears beneath the flowers, and we decide to follow it. Giant Rose Clock. We've seen flowers shaped like gardens, flowers shaped like art, but this is a clock, and somehow even time seems to be growing here. Floating Flower Palace. Across the water, another surprise appears. A white pavilion, surrounded by flowers, seems to float above the lake. Night Bloom Garden. We thought the flower show was ending. But as darkness arrives, the garden awakens again. Flowers begin to glow. Fountains catch the moonlight. And in the distance, the White House waits. The last view. Perhaps the real magic of a flower show isn't the flowers themselves. It's the world they allow us to imagine. Grand flower reveal. And finally, we rise above it all. The flowers, the fountains, the pathways, the gardens. Everything we saw was part of something much larger. From the ground, it was a flower show. From the sky, it was a masterpiece. And at its heart, the Royal White House. Perhaps that was the secret this garden wanted us to discover. Sometimes, the most extraordinary journeys begin with something as simple as a flower.
Subscribe to Food and Tech Solutions and join our community for healthier, smarter, happier, and more informed living.